English isn't the unattainable language skill it's often made out to be. But Japan's status as an island nation does mean limited exposure to the outside world. In a culture that prioritizes order, high test scores, and avoids rejection, Japan's struggle with English partly stems from a fear of making mistakes and rigid preconceived notions about our language. Whenever I talk to people insecure about their English, I hear the same old excuses. Japan is an island country, so it can't be helped. I don't need English because I live in Japan. Or worse, relying too much on Japanese English. In English, we often talk about book smarts and street smarts. Book smarts come from studying, but street smarts come from real-life experiences. The issue some Japanese learners face is thinking they can master English through books alone. That simply is not true. Without real conversations and experiences with native speakers, your English might stay stagnant. The first step for anyone learning English is to step out of their comfort zone. Stephen Krashen, a well-known linguist, says we all learn languages the same way, like babies. Start with some traditional study, but then focus more on input to absorb the language like a sponge. Starting only with a book and working your way to speaking will make you sound more unnatural and heavily accented. But I can't find a place to practice. While it's true that starting with school and traditional study is important, there are two simple ways to practice your English naturally. 1. Visit tourist spots and strike up conversations with the visitors. Unlike Japanese culture, where talking to strangers is seen as impolite, English-speaking cultures, especially in the US, are less restrictive about casual conversation. With a little courage, you might be surprised at how easy it is to make friends and practice your English just by saying, "Hey, how are you?"Why have you come to Japan?
英文法についてもっと知りたい方はぜひトークアベニューにお越しください。あなたの英語の旅が楽しくなるお手伝いをいたします。